today we want to see how to use the knowledge of ratio with that of proportion to solve certain mathematical problems. There are two types of proportion that we are interested in. The first one is called direct proportion. The second one is called indirect proportion. And what do we mean by direct proportion? And that is the one we want to look at. We have A here, then we have B here. Now, if A is increasing and B also is increasing along, or if A is decreasing and B is also decreasing along, that kind of relationship is referred to as direct proportion. And in that case, you say A is directly proportional to B. Now let's now look at one example. And the example reads thus: if 10 pence cost 1,080 naira, what will be the cost of 3 pence? Now, in that case, what you will do is you express that question in form of ratio. You have the pence, then you have the cost. So these are two different quantities. So you say the pen, and then you have the cost. You have the number of the pen is 10. Then you are asked to find the cost of the number of pen, which is 3 here. So for 10, you have 1,080 naira. For 3 pence, that's what you are asked to do. So you express these two in form of ratio. Now, the next thing now, you ask yourself, is this one direct proportion or inverse proportion? The more the number of pence, the more the price, the cost price. So you expect that for 3 pence, the cost will be lesser than this. So which means between these two quantities, P and the cost, the more the number of pence, the more the cost, or the more the price. It is direct proportion. So if it is direct proportion, what you just do is you say 10 divided by 3 for direct proportion, 1,080 divided by x, and you equate them together. So this is 10 divided by 3. Equate it with this is equal to very simple. So the next thing is you cross multiply. 10 multiplied by x, that's 10x. 3 multiplied by 1,080. So to get your x, divide both sides by 10. So your x is equal to, so the answer is 324 naira.